Alright folks, we are back, and in case you missed it, yes, WWE Champion Eddie Guerrero. Now, I'll give you this. The build to the pay-per-view match at Judgment Day against JBL was less than stellar. Okay, basically there was like a #1 contender tournament. We won, there was some shenanigans, we got the title match, and yeah, that was pretty much it. The next week we were facing JBL. So this week, as the champion, I'm hoping that there is a compelling story for us to be involved in right off the bat. I'm excited. Oh wow, look at this. The tag team of Eddie Guerrero and Rob Van Dam versus Mark Jindrak and Dudley. Kind of an interesting pairing considering Bubba Ray Dudley is in this game and he is on Smackdown, but you know, I'll play along. Now, Rob Van Dam and Eddie Guerrero had some banger matches in 2002 when Eddie first came back to the WWE. I'm going to have to skip those for copyright reasons. Great theme for the Dudleys. This is probably my favorite theme of theirs. And it's only on this game, I believe. But, yeah, I don't think the YouTube gods would like me playing that. But yeah, I think of that ladder match for the Intercontinental title between Eddie and Van Dam. That was phenomenal. All right. You guys remember Mark Jindrak? The reflection of perfection, I believe.
Absolutely, Cole. After tonight, these fans are never going to know what
I'm missing them.
Yes, I've got to say, I've been looking forward to this match all night.
Now, have you guys heard the story that Mark Jindrak was originally supposed to be the third man in Evolution? Or the fourth man? Instead of Randy Orton? I think Randy tells that story himself in one of those documentaries. Maybe I'm making that up, but I think I've heard somewhere that Mark Jindrak was originally supposed... That's how high the WWE was on him. And you can totally tell, he looks like a Vince McMahon guy, right? I wonder if I can play as Rob Van Dam if I tag him in. I can, nice. Let's switch it up here. I mean, he's the reflection of perfection. And Vince McMahon, you know, bodybuilding guy. Loved Lex Luger for crying out loud. Here, Devon wants a tag, I'll let you go tag.
Rob Van Dam is
you fool, I gave you a chance.
WWE superstars in the history of this company.
But yeah, it's interesting, right? How quickly some stars can fizzle out. It seems like these days, you know, they try harder to get talent over. Where in the old days, you got like an opportunity, and if it failed, you were going to be cut. I mean, for crying out loud, look at, what's his face, with Scarlett. I know his wife more than I know him. Karrion Kross. I don't know why I was blanking on his name. That's so disrespectful to Karrion Kross. But how many times has he failed over and over again? And they're still trying with him because he's one of Triple H's guys from NXT, right? You know, I can think of, you know, Mark Jindrak.
Nice offensive maneuver.
Who's the guy? The I Love WWE guy. Vladimir Kozlov. He was another one that they kind of gave up on rather quickly. Devon, how dare you attack your former ECW brethren. Alright, can I get Devon down long enough to be able to pin Jindrak? That's the question. Oh, I always hate tag matches. As soon as I get Devon down. Okay, we gotta try something here. It's not a bad idea to let Devon tag in. Just so we can do some limb damage. Who's some other one-hit wonders? I mean, there was Nathaniel Jones, remember him? He was originally supposed to tag team with The Undertaker. The Undertaker at WrestleMania 19. Against Big Show and A-Train. Ended up being a handicap match. Probably well, Undertaker's had some stinkers at Mania. That was one of his worst matches, I think. Of course, we can't ignore Giant Gonzalez. I think Jindrak keeps trying to tag in Devon and accidentally is fidgeting with the turnbuckle pad. That's my theory right now. Uh-oh. Alright. You know what? This is not a bad thing, though. Let's beat up Devon on the outside of the ring. Otherwise, I don't know if he's going to stay down long enough for me to pin Jindrak.
Hey, Cole, this match is so good, it's even worth having to sit next to you and watch it.
Wow, Devon is just beating the brakes off of me. Those punches are so fast, I can't do anything about them. Yikes. Oh, just when you think he's getting the tag in. I'll let you tag. Go ahead. I'll tag as well. How do I do it? Nope. Square. Did I just hear an Eddie sucks chant? No, impossible. Well, not impossible. We all know Eddie was actually a heck of a heel when he wanted to be. Oh, a finisher. You know what? I almost forgot Devon's finisher. Yeah, it was that little submission, huh? Oh, and he's playing dirty, too. Damn near brought it to a 5 count. All right.
Night after night, these WWE superstars continue to...
Eddie Guerrero, also former ECW alumni, actually. So this is an extreme tag team match, except for Jindrak. To my knowledge, he did not have a stint in ECW. I'd be very shocked to know that he, like, jobbed on a card once and, you know, whatever. Oh, we're being harsh on Mark Jindrak today. I hope he's doing all right wherever he is. I hope he's still alive. I'm gonna feel like a real jerk afterwards if I find out that, you know, something tragic happened to him. Oh, that was cool. Trying to hit my frog splash here. Again, I've said it every episode so far, but I hate that it goes into a pin combination. Get off the apron. Ay vey. You know what? I could see me losing this match just because I can't get the other guy off the apron. Because eventually they're going to do damage. Yeah, and Jindrak, even with all that damage, is not staying down for long. Getting some good chops in, though, I'll tell you that much. Oh, you don't talk about it. Anytime you talk about it, you mess up. And, oh, I thought we were getting Jindrak back. Here comes Rob Van Dam. That might be the key. I just hit R1. It got him to come into the ring. Oh, hopefully he doesn't go into a pinning combination. He did. Not that it matters anyways, because the doofus took out the ref. No. Wow. What a heel. Yeah, you lose some of your clean meter for that. I don't know what to do, guys, to tell you the truth. I don't know how I'm going to win this match. I really don't. This was before they fixed tag team matches. You know, I think Smackdown vs. Raw 2009 is when they overhauled them and did, like, hot tags, and you could give your tag team partner instructions. God, that is so frustrating. And he does not stay down for long. I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with that. Because I don't know if Devon's going to be able to get pinned from that. Ugh, see? They got to be flattened out. I could get lucky with a submission. We could try that. Here. And he won't even stay down long enough to get that submission in.
Rope break.
Stay down. Yikes. Wow, Devon's got a lot of fight left in him still. Okay, alright, yeah, he's showing the wear and tear when he's on his feet, but try telling that to him when he's laid out and I'm trying to get the dub. I'm going to try to get a sneaky submission in as soon as I stop getting my butt kicked. Wow, he's getting his comeback in for sure here.
I'm going to replace you with Punk the Clown, Cole.
Okay.
At least he knows what it's like to wrestle.
Very focused here. Got him. Got him. That was scary. I thought Jindrak was going to land that hit, but maybe if he was on the apron, he would have landed that hit. Gosh, he was firing away out there. But in the ring is a different story. Who would have thought that tag team wouldn't come out on top, huh? Devon and Mark Jindrak. Just got to think of a team name for those two. What is this nonsense? Look at that duo. What is going on here?
Oh, hey there, champ. What's up?
What are you doing with my belt? If you want to hold it so bad, why don't you try earning it?
Yo, if I was the champ, I think I'd be a little bit more careful with that belt, you know? So it doesn't end up in the wrong hands.
Wow, this is a very unlikely duo. Speaking of, you know, I was just bashing on Devon and Mark Jindrak looking thrown together. Look at this! They just look funny in the ring together even, on the same side. Yeah, I'm not gonna take that. We're Eddie Guerrero. This is my belt. Mine. Don't you ever touch it again, I say. Ever. Yeah, we're the ones that do the lie, cheating, and stealing around here.
The champ has gone crazy. He's completely paranoid about that title.
And I think I just made myself a heel. Caring about your prestigious WWE title you worked so hard to earn is a heel move, obviously. So now that makes JBL and John Cena the good guys? It was a different era for sure, 2004. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Uh-oh, here comes Kurt. He does not look too happy. Look, he's making fists. Coming to the ring with a clenched fist.
Last week, we saw one of the most disgusting displays of unprofessionalism I've ever seen in all my days in sports entertainment.
I couldn't agree more.
So right now, I want the WWE Champion to come down to the ring.
Kurt has always had a difficult time saying WWE. Go back throughout his entire career, you will find that same thing. He can't say it. Whoa, coming out to booze here. Why am I the bad guy? They stole
I think
my...
I speak for every WWE fan when I say that what happened last week was unacceptable. Those two should have never put their hands on that title.
Haha.
And what you did to them was perfectly justified.
Thank you, Kurt. I knew you'd understand.
That's a championship belt. No one touches that but the champ. And it's the champ's job to make sure of it.
Hey, man, he's preaching right now.
I've got to disagree with the GM, champ.
Did you hear that ovation from that cardboard 2D crowd?
I think you're afraid to let us get close to that belt because you know either one of us could take it from you.
Oh yeah, JBL, act like in last video I didn't whoop you from bell to bell. You know, I'd love to teach you a lesson, but I'm not sure you're recovering from the beating I gave you and your buddy last week. Or frankly, the beating I gave you at Judgment Day, John. Bradshaw. They're both Johns, I gotta specify.
Maybe it's time we see if either of you deserve to wear that belt. We're gonna have a non-title match tonight in this very ring.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Which of those two do you want to take on, champ?
Give me, Cena, because I just whooped JBL.
Looks like the champ's made up his mind, but I wonder if he might regret his rash choice of actions last week.
Hindsight's 20/20, Michael Cole. But if the champ is smart, he ain't worried about last week. He's got enough problems coming up later tonight.
It's interesting seeing Cena align himself with JBL. And it's funny, in these kind of early Smackdown games in 06 too, like, you get to see what John Cena would look like as a heel during his, like, Thugonomics, like, or I should say Chain Gang era. Because he was a heel early on in basic Thugonomics, but he was always a babyface after that. And it's cool to see what that Chain Gang era John Cena would have looked like as a heel. And, you know, there's a storyline in 06 also, maybe a couple where he's a bad guy. And that's what I miss about these season modes and the original storylines. You know, they're not all great. You know, this one's not too great, for example. But, you know, it's just, you know, sometimes they were good. And they're memorable.
A big WWE welcome to all our fans. I'm Michael Cole with Taz at ringside.
This sellout crowd can't wait for the show to start.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell you, Cole, neither can I.
These cinematics were crazy at the time.
Well, Cole, these guys can't stand each other.
This was next level.
This one's gonna get real ugly real quick.
Good times. All right, fighting dirty. I can do that.
I like this kid Cena, Cole. He's cocky, confident, he's got the skills to back it up.
Usually when you do a move in the corner like that, it'll fill up your dirty meter. I guess I did the wrong one. Let's try it again. Oh, these are chops. We know what happens when you talk about the good job you're doing on the chops, so I just won't talk about it. Booyaka! Oh, that's the wrong guy, right? Now I'm stomping mud holes again. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know which way is up.
Guerrero, some lying, some cheating, and some stealing.
I know how to do that, though. That's some cheating for you. Out of the way, ref. You don't want no part of this champion who's going berserk. He's a crazy champion because he took back what someone stole from him. Get out of the way. Loose cannon. Lunatic fringe.
What an incredible match we've seen so far.
Boom. I didn't mean to go for the cover. Not even a 1 count. Boom, boom, boom.
A move like that'll make you
into the Three Amigos. All right, doing some good damage here. Yeah, some of that. A little boot to the face. That'll get the crowd going. You know, I just can't help but do some high-risk maneuvers as Eddie Guerrero, severely limiting his moveset if you don't.
Crowd can't get enough of these guys.
I may be upping the difficulty after this. Don't be surprised if next video it's even it's a little more difficult for me. I gotta make more compelling matches, you know, for the people. I always think about you guys, you know. I may be playing a heel right now, but
This match is really starting to heat up.
I'm not one actually. All right, I'm tempted to make him tap. Just because it's so hard to get him grounded on his back for the frog splash. Ooh, beautiful suplex. I like that animation a lot. Damn it, see what I mean? I don't even know what happened there. You know, there's a fine line.
This match is an
And I've gone on record saying this many times here on this channel. There's a fine line between simulation and arcade-style gameplay. And WWE has had a hard time, you know, towing that line for their games. I think the best time they were able to do it and combine the two together was probably Here Comes the Pain, right? Even though I do really like the arcadey style, I can't deny that. I love Shut Your Mouth so much, and Just Bring It, and the first 2 Smackdown games. Those are right up my alley. Yeah, talk a little smack to him while he's down. I like that. Don't you ever touch my belt, ever in your life. Never even think about it. If you dream about it, you better wake up, call me, and apologize. Alright, folks. Got a little bit of payback. And look at that, 100 total SP. Yeah, I'm going to up the difficulty for the next episode, so stay tuned for that. And remember, do not touch another man's belt under any circumstances. And if they do, you're entitled to get it back. Your Olympic gold medalist even condoned it. I'll see you guys next time.